him something Hi.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Miss Pam. Did you need me? No. Okay.
Hey, Miss Pamela. We were almost late getting on here. We were trying to watch Jason and Brooke live. Can we take that off?
What?
That stays on the screen.
You don't want that on there?
No.
Okay. That better?
Yes.
Do you like that one okay?
Yeah, that's fine. But that comment about the stars that people put on, that Facebook puts on there, I had someone ask me about it. And I'm like, well, we don't do that. We're not the ones that put that on there.
Right.
And someone else commented, well, you can hide it. And I was, well, you know what? If it bothers people, we'll hide it. I don't.
Yeah.
There's Wolfpack. She's got dog seeds, like
She
we
does
have bacon
have dog
seeds.
seeds.
She says she spilt some dog seeds.
And they just keep multiplying.
Y'all hit that like button. I see you getting on here. We're probably going to be a few minutes getting some of our people on here because Jason and Brooke still live. We were trying to watch them too. So.
Yeah, we helped moderate their channel. And so we were helping with the comments, but we had to get off there and get over here to ours.
That's right. Zoe does one and I'll do the other. But when I was on YouTube, when I was on Facebook, trying to help moderate that, but he's going to have to quit. He's shaking the whole thing.
Bandit, get down.
Hey, get down.
Get down,
Get down, buddy.
You want to go outside?
Get down, buddy.
Get down. Nice.
He's shaking the whole table. A&W Mini Farm.
Megan said be nice.
As long as you don't want to name all my pigs.
They're all named Jeff. A&W, look, I got on my shirt. I put my shirt on. I love this shirt. I had to keep it. I didn't send it on forward.
That's all right. We sent out a good sized box.
Grammy just left.
Grammy says she just left Cog Hill. I'm watching to see when they finish up. We actually moved the time because we knew they were going to be live. And
yeah.
We moderate theirs, but I don't want anybody to miss it.
Right. Emmy said, name them Emmy.
We might name one Emmy just because.
Emmy the Piglet.
She says she loved your shirt.
Thanks, Grammy. They're still eating the goodies I sent them. Hey, Miss Ann.
I missed that. I was reading where they were eating the goodies, and I missed Miss Ann getting on here. Miss Ann's one of Lester's favorite people.
I was trying. You keep.
Yeah, we were trying to give everybody a few minutes because we just look. You don't want to overlap with Cog Hill.
Yeah, there's no competing.
We're too small to be overlapping with Cog Hill. She said everybody's been going live at the same time. That's what we're trying to go a little bit later. Plus, we had a full day.
Yeah, we'll talk about our day
at the farm today too.
I got permission to talk about.
Absolutely.
We're a little late putting out our video this week.
I'm still working on editing, and hopefully we'll post that in the morning.
I hope so.
Yeah.
And
we're going to post in the morning.
So there'll be a little bit of a spoiler alert on our video.
Do the spoiler alert.
Not yet. We're not going to do it yet.
Oh, we're not going to do it yet.
No.
So something that we noticed is we were doing our lives about 6:30, and we got to the end.
Oh, they finished already?
I don't know. It's still showing them playing. I don't know. Anyway, so we were trying to do our lives about 6 or 6:30, but we noticed that most of our viewers were getting on right toward the end of the live, and they were having to watch the replay of it. And the only way that we can truly interact with you, I mean, we respond to your comments, but the only way that we can truly interact with you and talk to you and answer your questions in real time is if we do it when the people are here.
Right.
It just made sense. So we're trying to do it a little bit later just so, people coming in from church or in tonight's case, if they were already watching another live, we try to do it a little later so that y'all can get here.
Yes. I think they might be wrapped up.
A&W was trying to go live earlier today, but had to authorize them first.
See, we use a platform. I've never actually done it through Facebook or YouTube directly. We use StreamYard platform.
Yeah, Lester taught us
Yes,
StreamYard, and that was a game changer.
It is, because one platform you have to have your phone vertical, and the other one you have it horizontal. And so it's you have to have two phones to set up to do both platforms. But with StreamYard, we just log in for both, any platforms that you have. We choose to just do Facebook and YouTube, and it logs in. You just go to the website, set it up, and it streams it from both places. So I've never actually went in and set up any kind of live settings. It's done it all for me through this website.
A&W said you'll have to show us the trick soon.
Yeah.
Zoe would have to show you, because if Zoe was not here, I don't think there would be a live, because I don't know how to set it up. I sit down like 1 minute before we're ready, and she has it all ready to go, and then she just hits the begin broadcast.
That's right.
Hey, Miss Dorothy, she made it today. She may be one of the ones that was missing because of our timing. I don't know, but
yeah, we did decide to change our time a little later, just because we didn't want to miss a good time.
It's a little later for Central Time where we are, but a lot of the people west of here, you know,
it's still there.
When we were doing it in the middle of their afternoon,
right?
And some people just can't get on there, so the time zones are spread all over the place. I think we had
later in the evening seems to be better for us too. We were able to get home and get settled in. The kids are all getting their baths.
Somebody was on one of our lives, and it was like 2 a.m. or something, 3 a.m. Where they were in South Africa. Was that where it was? I don't remember.
What was that name?
Alette.
Yes.
I think I'm probably saying that so wrong. That was part of Jason and Brooks Live, was how people pronounce things.
Southern.
And that I'm gonna try to. I don't want Jason to steal my shirt because I'm gonna do a T-shirt that says I sound like cornbread.
That's right.
Somebody suggested that on here, that I should put it on a T-shirt, so I think I'm gonna do that. But you know, he might have a shirt that says something like that. So he was talking earlier that it's the way they pronounce things, the way he says things was actually kind of like being a character.
It is
on the channel.
It is,
and I think that's me. Maybe my accent and the way I say things is a character on the channel.
Yeah. She said they love Jason and Brooke, but like Lester. Lester does go long sometimes.
And even as long as he goes, I still can't catch him.
But
every time I click on his live, he's already finished.
But you have to think they have so many people that
he sounds like Sling Blade.
Oh, I love Sling
Blade. She said he had on another collards and cornbread shirt. I thought he had on a shirt that says
hanging like a hair and a biscuit.
Hanging in there like hair and a biscuit. That's their new T-shirt on their website, and I'm going to order one.
Yeah, that's so cute.
Did anybody pay attention to Jason's hat?
Oh yeah. It's pretty mighty.
I know all these people have been watching Jason and Brooke. I need to know if anybody paid attention to his hat.
It's a
mighty
fine hat.
Does that patch look familiar?
Now don't leave to go look at it, because I think they're still going.
She said Jamie was ribbing Lester about the way he talks. Lester's not really that bad. Not to my ears, he's not.
Just used to it.
Maybe. But just hearing him talk, it didn't sound like he's, like over the top Southern. But he's Southern. Yeah. A&W noticed his hat.
Yeah. Sheena noticed right off. You know what? Jason wore that hat the other day, and I sent Nick the short or the reel.
Don't tell on me.
And I said, "Look at that reel. What do you see?" He's like, "I don't know."
Y'all, she sent it to me. I watched it 2 or 3 times and said, "What am I looking for?"
I said, "Nick, look, it's the hat. It's your hat."
I missed the hat.
Goodness.
I did not even notice my own hat.
That's right. Ooh, I got
Oh well,
chill all
I
of a
don't
sudden.
even know what to say about that, but I didn't notice it,
Yeah.
and I was looking to see what Zoe was trying to point out to me, and I completely missed it. But I think it's a good looking hat.
Yeah.
He's the only one with that color.
Mhm.
That black with the gray on it.
Mhm.
That's going to be on the website eventually, but
We get the ball rolling and got that ball rolling now, don't we?
there's Sheena. She said she noticed it. See, I missed it. It was ridiculous.
Hey, Tracy.
Hey, there's Tracy for Just Dig It. She was on Jason's.
Yeah, we were just talking
I'm
about
trying to
it's hard
figure out if they're
follow
still
up.
here.
It's hard to follow up. We know a lot of people are still hanging out over there, and we were trying to give
Are they
everybody
still
a
on?
little time.
Somebody said they had gotten off, but it looks like they're still on.
We're giving them a little time to
Yeah.
to wrap up because I texted Jason earlier and I said, "What time are y'all going live? Because we can't go live and compete with you." So we were gonna wait and do it a little later.
That would be absurd. That's the best way to not get viewers is try to be on the same time spot.
Yeah, that's true.
Are they still on?
I don't know. I can't tell.
Do y'all know if they're still live or not? Does anybody know?
Don't want them to leave and go see. Oh, that was gross.
Well, yeah, that would be kind of stupid, wouldn't it? I told somebody to go check.
I'm going.
Ann said they're still on for a bit.
Yeah.
And so did Tracy. Tracy's just watching all kind of lives.
That's okay. So.
I'm waiting on you.
You're waiting on me?
Mm-hmm.
For what?
You had a big day today.
I did have a big day today. I made new friends. You guys, if you have farm animals and they don't get into the middle of you doing a video with a guest on your farm, then you don't have farm animals. You guys know that we have Daisy, and she is our little escape artist that we talk about all the time, getting out and wreaking havoc among the farm. We had Tracy from Just Dig It Farms on the farm today, and she got firsthand experience of the wrath of Daisy.
She chewed on Tracy's clothes
the whole time,
all day.
Yeah,
all afternoon,
the whole time, and Tracy was a good sport about it. She just let Daisy do whatever Daisy wanted.
Well, if you're on here, look, Donna said, "Sorry I'm late. Jason and Brooke were still on."
I know it.
Donna, we don't blame you. We were trying to stay on there too. Ann said new friends are fun.
They are.
Well, see, you and Miss Ann made friends
did.
in Oklahoma.
We
So
did. I bet Tracy and Miss Ann would hit it off.
I bet Miss Ann has watched Just Dig It.
Oh, yes,
with those,
I'm sure.
They are garden people.
Yes.
Guys, I know we're still waiting on a few people that may be still with Jason and Brooke. But look, if you are into gardening and you don't watch Just Dig It Farms, you are really messing up. We are not doing a garden without Tracy's input.
Uh-huh.
That's just the way it is.
Yep.
And there cannot be a more relaxed voice on a channel. Just watching her channel is like soothes you.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
It is. Uh-huh. It's like, she welcomes you into her little piece of heaven.
Sheena said she loves Tracy's YouTube channel and Bryson built birdhouses for her.
Well, that is cool. See, we didn't even know we had them in common.
I did not. Tracy Bryson, if he built your birdhouses, Bryson was our farm sitter when we went to Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Awesome
Yep.
kid.
Yes, love him.
She said she would love to meet Tracy. I missed the Clack Shack.
Yeah.
Hey, Clack, we've had a lot of your people
We have.
visiting too. They call it a Clack attack.
I think we
And
gained about 50.
I did my best to try to respond to all of them. But whatever you put out there, and I saw the first video you did when you were talking about our meeting, and I didn't realize there were so many YouTube channels locally. We talked about on the live that night.
Yeah.
But he has some very faithful people that watch his channel, because I just saw a brief mention, hey, go check out these channels.
Mm-hmm.
And it just continually dinged. This is a Clack attack.
Uh-huh.
So apparently that's a thing.
Yeah.
We got attacked, David, just so you know.
Oh, yeah. In a good way. It helped. I think, about 50.
Probably something
About
like
50.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I hope they enjoy it. This is a much different channel. And I know I mentioned it to y'all on our last live. I know Jim,
Yeah.
Tennessee Mountain Man, was going, but
Mm-hmm.
we actually had a couple people say that they were going to the Clack Shack to check it out. But if you're into the woodworking, sawmills, laser etching,
Yeah.
even some bees and chicken stuff, go check out that channel, because I watched some of the laser etching. It was, I forgot the material, but it was keychains.
Oh, yeah.
And
I was acrylic, wasn't it? Was it acrylic?
Yeah, I think maybe. But I was going back through some of the older videos on the Clack Shack.
Yeah. Hey, Miss Carolyn.
And he had built some bee boxes, and naturally they had his name on them. And I was like, we are so getting custom bee boxes.
Yeah, I would like to.
Clack Shack's going to build our bee boxes.
You know what I would like?
No doubt.
I would like some that have like flowers that have been wood burned, and then paint them inside of the wood burn. Like you have the dark wood burned outside, and then paint like some sunflowers yellow with the black.
Well, you're going to have to tell the Clack Shack what you're wanting, because I can't build it. I mean, I could build it, but it probably wouldn't be square or anything like that, and none of the bees would go in it. Hey, Carolyn.
So, what do you? We wasn't looking.
It's just people saying hey back and forth. Everybody's seeing all of them that are on here.
Miss Carla said, "Are you going to be in Tracy's in her boots?" I sure am, and I'm so excited about it. I got to sit down with Tracy today, and we worked on another episode, and she's just got something good going. I love it, and it's just, I just think it's a great thing to do. I'm surprised at the number of women who are doing what I do on a level, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we're not all doing the exact same thing, but we're all doing the same thing.
You're not doing the same thing, but
Right.
You are in the same genre.
Right. I think they're wrapping up now. Yeah. They're wrapping up now.
Good. I saw Carol say she was sorry she was late. She was watching Cog Hill. Yeah, so were we.
Yeah, we were too.
We were too. I'm not going to lie to you.
45 seconds left.
I was trying to watch them because we're moderators for them. So Zoe's on YouTube and I'm on Facebook. We're both watching the comments. And she's like, hey, it's time to get on live. Oh, no.
Yeah.
I want to watch them too.
I did, yeah. No new baby goats. Yep. Not yet. She was asking, Cece was asking about baby goats.
Baby goat update.
Yep, not yet.
What time do we go on in the morning?
What exactly are you talking about, Miss Pam?
What do you want to know, Pamela?
Right.
I want to answer it, but hey, Valerie.
Hey,
Christina. I always see Christina commenting on there. I know where she's at.
I know. We're.
Hey, if I'm moderating, I'm watching you, Christina. I see your comments.
We have to get rid of all them bots that come through there. You see them come through here every once in a while, and they get them 4 and 5 times as much as we do.
Well, they have to have a moderator because
Yeah.
you notice every once in a while we have to scroll back because we'll miss a comment or something, or we're talking about something else and we want to go back to it. Their comments just fly, so they're not ignoring you.
Oh, goodness.
There's
Yes,
Tammy.
Miss Tammy.
Tammy had already said that she was coming as soon as they got back.
Yes, and we timed it just a little bit off, but we didn't want to go too late. So, but we did know that we would probably cross a little bit.
Yeah, just depending on how long they went.
Yeah.
But hey, Janie, so are y'all better? Wait a minute. She said earlier that we'd be on in the morning. No, Pamela, I'm posting our video in the morning.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I didn't mean to be confusing there. Our video typically will come out on Sunday, but just for some editing stuff and adding a little late video, it'll be on in the morning. It'll be posted.
Mm-hmm.
That's.
Yeah.
I was just making sure I answered your question.
Now I have been thinking about maybe a couple of times is me and Farmer Rhett getting on.
Absolutely. Do a live. Just do a live from the farm.
Yeah. Well, we've got to try it. We'll just have to try it and see how the signal is out there.
Yeah.
Maybe if we sat at the picnic table or something, but I think me and Farmer Rhett might try to do that a couple of times during the week. It's just a good morning and see how you guys are doing. And I don't know who would be up at the same time we are, but it's possible.
Well,
9 o'clock our time.
We already talked about the time zones are just going to be different. I mean, it's not uncommon for I get up at
4.
Between 3:30 and 4 every morning, and it's not uncommon for there to be comments pop up right when I'm fixing coffee or something.
Mm-hmm. She said just do it when you're able. Don't hold the times. It's just so hard. Yeah, we try to plan a loose plan, like I said earlier today, written in pencil. But just something we can say, okay, we're going to do it at this time, like we've had to do before. Because we are smaller, we try to put it out there so people have time and can know that we're going to go live. But we might have to adjust that some due to other things that go on. Like today at lunchtime, I said, "Hey, we need to decide what we're doing today because we had a lot going on today, But doing it later, we figured might be better for everybody because you guys are going to it's Sunday, and Sunday everybody's settling in and winding down, getting ready for the week. And so if we do it later in the evening, people might be able to sit down and just take a break for a little bit and hang out with us.
Yeah, and I think I mentioned it earlier, was our last couple of lives, we noticed that a lot of people that were getting on was right at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And then they want to ask questions, and it's either something we've already talked about or we're trying to wrap up, because you've got people that's been there the whole time and they've been watching an hour and 15 minutes. And they're like, "What, you two, please shut up." They're, so if we can do it a little later and let people actually get on live and be able to interact with them, then that's what we need to do. And that's where you're paying attention to the people that are watching.
Yeah. And
hey, Darlene, she loves our lives. It's a lot more relaxing because all we're doing is just sitting there talking.
And you get the real version of us and all the stupid stuff I say wrong, and it don't give Nick a chance to edit it. She said, "I clean guinea pig cages at this time. Usually, I'm stalling." Well, we've sent Farmer Rhett's on his tablet. Mackenzie's in there making sure he's not going to bombard us. And Chance is cleaning his room and about to get his showers. It's time for them to settle in. So it's a lot more quiet around here right now because everybody's had dinner and we're just kind of settled in.
Carolyn says she sometimes has 5 kids to watch, so it would definitely be watching for you and Farmer Rhett. That would be good.
Yeah. And I think in the morning, Farmer Rhett might be willing.
Yeah, probably a little more open to it.
Yeah.
That's a possibility. This time of night, Farmer Rhett is not very cooperative. His day is winding down, and he's usually been pretty open throughout the day. Yeah.
He's probably getting tired now. He tried to take a nap earlier, and I woke him up, and then
That didn't work
then
out.
he had Tracy there visiting, and he had to put on a show for her.
He had to put on the show for Tracy.
Yeah, and he was filthy. Oh, he loves the dirt.
So dirty.
My goodness, he loves the dirt, and he has been in it all day long.
In a matter of a couple hours, he got 3 different wet ones wipes, baths.
Yeah.
I was trying to wipe him off, but whatever. Karen is the first timer from Indiana.
Hey, Karen.
We're excited to have you. We're excited to have everybody, but I love to have first timers on here.
That's right.
But see, there's lots of comments about that they enjoy the lives, and we do too. We try to answer every comment that we get. We're still small enough where we can deal with that. We can do it. It may take us a couple of days, but we still try to answer them all. But it's just better on the live because we can answer you in real time.
Yeah. Oh.
What? What? She's trying to keep it secret from y'all, and you know, and I'm gonna tell you.
Okay, go ahead.
So you might as well just tell it. Zoe is standing here talking behind her hand, like I'm going to keep it a secret. I don't keep anything a secret,
well,
so just tell it.
Go ahead, because I feel like it's gonna unfold and it'll be a week for another video, and they gonna have then it just be too late.
Carol Bird's a first timer also.
Well,
she's from Arkansas. We've got a couple people here on here from Arkansas. So what Zoe is wanting to keep a secret from y'all, or was asking, was I going to keep it a secret? And the answer is a big no. See, Cece already knows. She said, how many piggies do y'all have now? We still got the same number.
Still got 22. Well,
still the same number. We pulled up today, did all our chores. I went and put out some cameras and some deer feed and put out some Gore Outdoor horns down. Just did a little work, little odds and ends stuff. And when we came back, Peggy was nested in a hay bale and was breathing extremely heavy and was extremely swollen.
And was not moving.
So we really thought she was going into labor, which she could be.
Yeah. It might have been early labor.
She was really swollen, and I was actually on ready with the camera. Hey, we're going to get a live farrowing right here. And we knew Tracy was on the way, and we were trying to keep up with her and staying with Peggy. And she finally got up and walked off into the woods, so she may have went down there to nest. I don't know.
Miserable.
She is super.
I know, Tracy. We were gonna get hands in. We were going.
Tracy was wanting to see the babies.
Church clothes and all.
That would have been awesome.
We would have been in there. We would have been sobbing, and we would have been catching babies, and it's just we would have done it today.
So we missed our we may have missed our chance of getting it live. Because there is a huge possibility of having more baby pigs when we get there in the morning.
I know.
Or when Zoe gets there.
I have the camera when I go in the morning because it's soon. She was actually letting some of the other babies try to nurse on her. That's how close we're getting. And they weren't getting anything. And they were getting frustrated because they were trying to get something, but she was not pushing them away.
No.
So she is. We are right.
Christina says, "All poor." I'm telling you, you feel sorry for her because you could tell she was miserable.
Yes.
And we really thought it was going to happen. I was watching very closely. We checked her again right before we left. After Tracy's visit, we had a couple of things to take care of real quick. We went right back by there to check on her, and she was down in the woods. So she may go down in the woods and nest like the other two did.
Which would be okay. I feel it would be okay, which would be a good thing especially with us having a little bit older piglets. That'll give her babies time to nurse and get all that colostrum and all that goody stuff that they need
and keep it away from the
and
others.
keep the others away.
Yeah. So none of the pigs have farrowed in the
All
hay
that
that
hay
we put
went and got
out there for nesting. None of
No, it's still half a roll.
them.
The donkeys have messed up their roll more than the pigs have.
Yeah, but they're just eating it.
Yeah, but they pulled that thing all to pieces.
But I say all, both mothers have gone down in the woods, made a nest just out of pine straw and limbs and stuff that we didn't put out there for them to do it with.
They've scraped it down to dirt.
And got in the dirt and had the babies, and now they all brought them up and they're all running around. And I know I saw a comment about your reel.
Yes, my bacon seeds.
And we have another update on them for the video coming out in the morning.
Yeah.
There's another little update and some more video on them. So we're going to keep you updated on the baby pigs because there's a lot of questions about them.
And they're just
people
fun.
love to watch them.
They'll be grown before you know it. And it's fun to watch them. They're babies. Everybody loves babies on the farm.
Oh, yeah.
And they have just the cutest little personalities. And
they're already wrestling, and
they were running laps around the farm today. We were filming, and them little piglets, here they come. It was like a race, watching a greyhound race in the circles. And it was like piglets going in circles in the woods. And it was so sweet.
We've watched them wrestle, fight,
Uh-huh.
Use the block that the trailer is cribbed up on to scratch. They'll scratch their butts on the cribbing. So it's just Tracy's husband Gene said he had been down there just watching them.
He did.
I said, you'll see in the video, we sat on the ground and just watched the little baby pigs. But they would walk up and then they'd all take off running again.
It was a race. And then they lay down.
And then they would come back and they would start easing up that way like they were going to come up to you. And then they'd take off again.
Yeah.
And we just sat there and watched it.
Then they just all lay down.
Yeah. Because they're tired. They're babies.
And then next thing you know, they're back up and there they go again. It's just like, blah, 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 and then everybody lays down and goes to sleep.
Yeah.
Over and over on repeat. It's just cute. It's cute to watch.
Y'all better be making sure you're hitting the like button while you're here.
Yes,
I see a lot of people on.
So much.
But I've also got to keep up with all those names because you never know when we're going to do another drawing.
Oh, goodness.
We've still got the question coming up, so I'm hoping you're catching up on the videos. We have the question coming for the little Chestnut Hills prize package we're going to send out. We talked about it a little bit, but since I've already talked about it, you're just going to have to go back and watch it to figure out what it is. But it's a really cool little prize package we want to send out.
Miss Barbara, we're live. It's not a rerun right now. If
No.
you're here, we are live.
Barbara, if you've got a question, send it to me because we are live right this minute. We come on a little later so some more people could catch us. Valerie said, thanks for the reminder. See, I don't want to trip anybody up, but even if you're prepared to answer the question for the other drawing, you need to be hitting those likes because people that were in our live got added to the list on that spinning wheel for just a random giveaway. And we're going to do some more of those, so you need to be hitting that to make sure I get your names on there.
Mackenzie said former Rett's asleep.
It wasn't going to take long. Tracy tired him out.
She did.
Flying Pete's been watching little baby pigs. They're not too far away from you.
No, they're not. They like baby pig cuddles.
See, Buster, I talked about you on, was it the last live or the one before?
I don't remember.
Either way, I kept reminding people to hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button because I knew Buster would. Because I'll forget. I'll forget to say anything about it. And then I'll see Buster put a comment on there telling everybody to hit the thumbs up and subscribe. And that does help us out. It helps the channel. But it also helps us keep track of who's been here so that we can put your name on
we can
wheel.
go back and look and see who.
Because we're just going to start giving stuff away.
Okay. I'm
Not
for
tonight.
I'm for it.
It won't be tonight. I don't have anything to give away tonight.
We'll give away love.
Barbara, you wasn't that late though. We've waited a little later because we were trying to finish up watching Cog Hill too. So
yeah. Go get your shower, please. Thank you.
see, even live, you still got to be a parent. We can't edit that part. You got to be a parent even on lives.
Let's see. Facebook user doesn't have a name. What part of Alabama are y'all in? We are in Coleman, Gunnersville this summer and we'll be in Foley in February.
We are in Chilton County in central Alabama. So about halfway between those two locations you just mentioned.
That's right.
And why is it showing up Facebook
That's
user?
what their name is.
They don't have a name?
I saw it when they got on.
Oh.
A&W said, will Rhett be at the conference? Rhett will be there maybe one of the 2 days. Yeah. We are taking Rhett and Mackenzie with us. They're going to stay with Nick's dad and stepmom in Orange Beach, where we're going to be staying.
Yeah.
And maybe one of the 2 days that we'll take him with us. I think they're going to do some trick-or-treating or something while we're gone. Oh, it's Autumn. Oh. It just says Facebook user.
Well, I've seen Autumn's name on there plenty. Why is it showing up that way? I don't know. Karen said everyone go hit the like button. We don't need a prize. We do that just for fun. Yeah. Look, we had a lot of people say that little spinning wheel thing was fun and the giveaway.
I had a good time watching that.
We did.
Like being on.
I enjoyed it.
The Price is Right.
Good night, CC.
Good night, CC. Cliff said he'll take a baby pig, but he don't think people here in his condo would like it. No, I don't think so.
No, especially right now. They're a little loud.
They are very loud. If you startle them, they go to squealing.
Read Tammy's comment.
You're giving us something. Your smile.
Hey, Sherry. I saw Sherry on Cog Hill, so she's dropping in.
Christina said, I like to see people win too. It's just fun. Hey, make somebody's day.
And the more we talked about it in the weeks leading up to it. Now, granted, we had a goal to get to.
Right.
We set a goal. Well, the goal got here really quick.
Yeah.
But we had other people, other channels. We had a couple of different companies that said, hey, I want to put something in there too. Mm-hmm. Well, that makes it better for the people that were here. Yeah. Because we started it out just going to be a little assortment of Zoe's baked stuff.
Right.
And then the more people got involved, it turned out to be a pretty good sized box. I'm waiting to see.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I wonder if it's arrived yet, because it was taking it a little longer to.
I need to hear from Julie again about how it turned out.
Let me look and see if she's gotten it yet.
I just want to see how it turned out, because there was, gosh, A&W sent all kind of stuff, and Grit and Grace.
She'll get it
Go
tomorrow.
Outdoor. Yeah.
Okay. It'll arrive tomorrow.
Well, we'll hear about it then.
Yeah. It was supposed to get there yesterday, but it got postponed.
Okay. That's fine. But Rhett did a little commercial thanking everybody that was involved, and that was pretty cool too.
Oh, we know a guy that can make some custom Christmas ornaments for the giveaway.
It's going to be time to do another giveaway before Christmas, because we could put stuff like that in there, and that would be cool.
Something in November, right after Halloween. That's a couple of weeks, and do it a Christmas giveaway box.
She said, "I wish people would record their opening."
Yeah,
you talking about opening the giveaways? Oh, yeah,
that would be cool.
That would be cool. We should have mentioned that. I didn't think about it. That's a great idea.
I could email her and ask her.
Christina, that's a pretty good idea.
She would probably do that. She was very appreciative of everything. I might
So-
do that, and that way we could stream it on our live. If she did that for us, we could stream it on our live, and I'll watch it together.
Yeah. If you're on
tomorrow.
Facebook, I know you can't see the YouTube comments, but the channel that I mentioned, the Clack Shack, as you're coming up that time of year, if anybody needs some custom Christmas ornaments, he just said he makes them. He makes all kind of stuff.
Did you see that tree stand that he made his wife? That she said, "Hey, you're in your shop, so let me put in my order now."
No, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm sure I will.
It's a big. How you bought me that metal one that goes around the base of the Christmas
tree? Yeah,
it's a wooden one that he has.
Wooden one would look so much better.
That he wood burned.
But it would look so much better with a tree than a metal stand.
We could have our logo put on it under our Christmas tree.
It's not a bad idea.
I'll show it to you when we get done.
Okay.
Because it was pretty.
It sounds like it would be. That a base for a Christmas tree being made out of wood just sounds like it would look better.
Yeah.
To me, it would.
Yeah.
I mean, wood, everything looks better to me, but that's just me.
I like wood. I like dark stained wood.
Sherry's been playing with candy all day, so she's over Halloween already.
Yeah. Halloween kind of just gets me in the mood for what's coming after that. I love fall. I love, having bonfires, watching football, just the feeling of fall, not sweating all the time. I just enjoy, bundling up.
Yeah, but in Alabama, even in the fall, you're still sweating.
Yeah, I mean, last Christmas, wasn't it, that we were wearing shorts?
Probably. I don't remember. Probably.
So
Christmas starts shipping this week. We've got stores around us that are already setting up Christmas.
Yeah.
Halloween's.
Well, the infamous Hobby Lobby's already got.
They barely got into the month of October and started setting up Christmas stuff.
Yeah. Well, since Christmas Day, everybody will have Valentine's candy out.
Yeah. But it's going way too early. Like, by the time Christmas gets here, I'm sick of it.
So, do you guys put up your Christmas tree early? Or are you a procrastinator? And see, she's decorating the restaurant next week. Flying Peach said Tammy's already getting their Christmas stuff out, and she's decorating their restaurant next week. If it was up to me,
she would do it now.
Well, November 1st, I would get my Christmas stuff out. And I told myself I just kind of knew we were going to be moved before Christmas this year. And I said, I am not decorating my house again until we move. But now I'm like, I'm ready to put up my Christmas stuff. Because Christmas just makes me happy. It's my favorite time.
Ruby was asking any chance we'll be going to I'm a Survivor. And I'm assuming you're talking about
new.
Yeah, like Wes did, Wes and Angie. I just watched that video.
Yes.
So before Jason and them went on live, I was watching that. And I had missed it. I had missed
and that has not been on our radar, but who knows?
Not yet.
I don't know. We might have to I might have to reach out.
Well, we're just not planning on it yet.
We don't know what.
I don't know what the details are. Right. I was watching Wes and Angie, and that's when I learned about it because Lester does so many videos, I miss some of them.
Yes.
I do, but I try to watch I'm a Survivor and Longhorn Lester, and then I watch Shirtless Jake, and I end up missing some. Mm-hmm. I just run out of time.
She said she just bought a Highland Cow and Rooster inflatable for Christmas and Walmart had them. Nick got me the chickens from, Tractor Supply last year, the light up chickens, and I just love them. They go out in the front yard.
I see a freeze warning for Arkansas this week. I think we've got some 30s, and I didn't know it until Brooke said it. Brooke was, you're going to have to scroll that because I'm missing stuff.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm missing stuff. See,
I asked a question.
I know.
So we're supposed to be in the 60s this week, which means we're going to be pulling out all our hoodies.
No, but there was like 2 days that Brooke was talking about us being in the 30s, and I hadn't even seen that yet.
Yeah.
Well, she said there was one day that the high was 59.
Oh my goodness.
And
I
like that kind of weather, but Zoe will freeze.
I used to not. Now I used to.
This says the high Tuesday is 55 and the high Wednesday is 59. So lows Tuesday and Wednesday are 32 and 30. But
my goodness, that's gonna be some cold football practice.
Yeah, well, that's gonna be a little chilly. And
yes,
we have football practice till 8:00.
Yes.
All right.
So we're talking
Karen
about...
said she puts hers up November 29th. So there's your answer to that.
Is there a reason for November?
See, 29th? Carol does it after Thanksgiving. I want it after Thanksgiving.
I don't want to wait that long. I want to enjoy
Flying
it more
Peach
than 3 weeks.
just skips Halloween and Thanksgiving. She said that kids need to see Christmas lights.
See? They do, because Christmas lights, it just brings on, it invokes all these memories. And I feel like, you just... Growing up, I remember always going and looking at Christmas lights and stuff, and why not?
Christina said Lester is a machine.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I'm telling you, I do not have the time in the day to watch everything he puts out, and I want to.
Mm-hmm.
I just I can't get on there that much.
Tracy said, what are y'all talking about? I hadn't got to watch the video yet. She's behind. What I've gathered is that Lester has decided to kind of adopt some small channels to help them grow.
He's helping them do something, which you know how
it's like a hands-on.
He is
on the
a
farm.
Open guy. I mean, he was on our live last Wednesday. Now, why would Lester have to watch a live for a channel as small as us? He came on and was talking, and just because he wants to help. He knows that we're trying to build a channel, and he was on here, and naturally people just flocked to him because he's hilarious. He puts out a ton of content, and everybody loves him. So when he gets on, they came too.
Yeah, and
it was great for us. Mm-hmm. So he's doing something helping other channels. So.
Right. Well, we might have to. I wonder if we got to do anything special for any of our animals. Piggies should be okay, right? They got all the hay they can.
No, they're fine. The only thing I'm worried about is the broilers, with it being a little cooler. But we'll wrap the sides of the chicken tractor to keep the wind off of them, and they'll be fine too. Yeah, because they're old enough to be on grass. So.
Yeah. See, Grammy said that after Thanksgiving's too late too.
Karen, I saw Karen.
Where?
Hang on, go up. See, I'm missing to. She was. She was saying hi to Just Dig It. Karen, are you following Just Dig It Farms? Because you need to.
Yes.
Make sure you're watching her videos.
Ruby said it's going to be threats of snow in our forecast in southern Michigan, and then 70s the next week.
Well,
that's exactly why people get sick. I don't even know if that's true or not, but that's what I grew up knowing. You go from hot to cold to hot to cold.
See, Tammy put her tree up 12 days before Christmas.
For the 12 days of Christmas.
See, I think that's not it.
It takes me 12 days to decorate everything.
It does. She will.
I work from room to room and decorate above the cabinets.
Guys, she decorated our bathroom for Christmas.
I did.
She had a mini Christmas tree in our bathroom.
I did. Look, we don't have a big house. It's not like there's not a lot of rooms in our house. We've got a small house. Yeah. But it does take a little while.
But you still did it.
I did. She said, Autumn said, my husband says absolutely not before Thanksgiving. And that's trying. And since he's the one that climbs in the attic, I don't have a choice.
Well, I'm also the one that climbs up there and gets it. We have an what do you call that?
I don't know. A shed?
Loft. We have a lofted shed. And that's where all Zoe's decorations are. And I could say that I don't have a choice, but she's not going to leave me alone till I do it. So I just go ahead and get it down.
Well, I just kind of mentioned I need him to come to the shed.
Pamela says he's doing a project with 4 teams.
Oh, that makes sense.
So I would assume that's probably already pre-selected.
Yeah.
I would think.
Yeah.
Either way, no, we're not involved with that. Just to answer your question, but I am going to watch it and keep up with it because I saw Wes and Angie did a beautiful setup for what word am I looking for their garden? She actually I didn't forget that one. I was going to tell you
garden when I know
raised beds. They did a raised
bed
bed setup, but she did call it potager, so she used Tracy's word.
Yeah.
Angie used the word potager where they had an entrance and an exit. And
right.
It was really nice, and they did a little memorial for Maggie, and it was pretty great. It was I had to cut it off. I was getting a little teary eyed because naturally Lester and Jamie was a little teary eyed. So
yeah, well, they love hard.
I finally tried to skip that part.
They love big and they love hard. Karen said after Thanksgiving, her son's birthday is the 28th, and she's busy with his celebration. Gotcha.
Sheena heard it was going to be 30. See, I didn't hear it until I was watching Jason and Brooke, and Brooke mentioned it. So,
Sheena's going to freeze.
Probably.
She's going to be Sheena sickle.
You will freeze.
I will. Just dig it. Karen said hello. There.
Oh no, I was just making sure, Karen, that you followed her.
Yeah.
She's.
Kim decorates the guest bathroom.
We don't have a guest bathroom.
We do not. Not yet.
Not in this house. When we get moved, it will. But yeah.
See, Carolyn said she could have painted your toilet green or red. So be thankful it was just a mini tree.
Well, it wasn't just a mini tree. The mini tree was the part I thought was over the top. But I
decorated the mirror, the wall.
You frosted the mirror. You had snowflakes on the mirror.
I did. This year I'm going to get a new shower. I'm going to get a shower curtain put up in there. Ooh, I could go back like they used to do in the 80s where they put that shag carpet over the toilet seat and the rug at the bottom and make it look like Santa Claus is on the toilet.
Oh, gosh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Cliff says as long as he don't have to put it up or take it down, he don't care when it goes up.
Now, I will say, taking it down, by that time, I'm over it. I'm over it. At that point, I'm just like, it's time to go. Once presents have been opened, Jesus has been born. You know what I mean? Like Christmas Day, Christmas night, I'm done. I'm ready to take it all down. There's Julie again.
There she is. She says she almost missed it. We were talking about you a second ago. Tell her the idea. See if she'll go for it.
Miss Julie, we've got 50 people watching right now. So that means you plus 49. And the 49 plus us have agreed that you have to record opening your box.
She doesn't have to. It's a request. Okay. They're wanting you to record you opening it.
And then you send it to me because people want to see what you thought of everything when you get it in your hands. And then on our live, if you decide to do it, on our live, we will we'll play it on our little live stream and let everybody see.
Right.
What you thought. Hands on.
I think it would be awesome.
No, you don't have to. We're not. It's no pressure. That was not a
it wasn't a condition of getting the box.
That's what I was thinking. It was not part of getting the box, but everybody wanted to know what you thought of it, and I told them that you should get your box tomorrow.
Yeah.
I checked the shipping, and you should get it tomorrow.
Yeah, it's not a condition of getting it. Well, it's too late. We already shipped it anyway.
Sherry said that's too much.
Which part?
The toilet seat cover, the shag carpet on it. I know that's what she's talking about. It's got to be.
Probably. Dana said they put theirs up the day after Thanksgiving, but it's all coming down the day after Christmas.
Yes, I'm not one of those that waits till after the first of the year. I'm down. I'm already taking it down Christmas night. Like, the kids have been excited. Mm-hmm. We've ate all we're going to eat. We're winding down, and it's just time to go back to normal. And then it's sad again because it's not Christmassy anymore.
So, Dana, while you're on here,
Oh, goodness. You're going to put Dana
if
on the spot.
if you just got on, you need to make sure that you go back to the beginning of the video and hear what Zoe's was doing today.
Uh-huh.
I won't say what Zoe's doing, what she was doing today. But she's got a little project going with Miss Tracy at Just Dig It Farms. So go watch the video so you'll see what Tracy's doing.
She said, oh,
yes,
boy.
Dana. Dana, I think there's already 3 of those videos out. It's Tracy, Brooke, and then Miss
4. Jacqueline,
oh yeah,
and then
the Orville Farmers Market.
Yes.
So there's 4 of them that's already out, Dana, and Zoe's in that list, and your name got thrown in the hat today to be.
I told her
contacted.
I knew the perfect person.
So
to
you
be
need
part
to
of a mini series.
You need to go watch those videos and see what they're about because we told Tracy about you.
You're the girl to do the job.
So, she said she's video shy, but she can video. Scrolled up.
Sorry.
She can video opening it and send it to you.
Please do.
Awesome. Julie, that will work. You do not have to put your face in it. You don't have to do anything.
Whatever you want to do. Everybody's asked about it and they just think
we can listen to your reaction and not have to see it if you don't choose to. But we would love to see you opening it.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
And it wasn't even my idea. Somebody else said that.
That's right.
It was somebody else's idea. Yeah. I just thought it was a great idea.
Pamela said no more shag carpet. She's sick of shag. The house that I had before I moved here, when I first got the house, had orange shag carpet in it. Orange.
I'm glad I didn't know you then.
It was brown panel walls and orange shag carpet.
It was just terribly outdated.
It was terribly outdated.
Julie, are you talking about our newest video?
Yeah, I think she's talking about the In Her Boots video.
Oh, no.
I am not. I filmed today with Miss Tracy, and so in the next few weeks it'll be out. And I'm excited for it.
Dana said In Her Boots. Obviously, she's already been watching.
Good. Yes, check it out, Dana. Because
it sounds like Dana's already been watching because she said In Her Boots. Yep. So if she's already been watching it, then Dana, you need to catch up because we threw your name in the hat.
I did. I put you out there with no shame.
Yeah.
Because you're good at what you do.
Well, she's a true farmer. I mean, she just, period. It's just true farmer.
That's it. There she is. See? November 11th is mine.
Oh, I see it now. I was trying to figure out. Yeah.
Well, see, Rhett's birthday, they were talking about their daughter's birthday. Rhett's birthday is December the 4th.
Yeah.
And so he gets stuck with Christmassy birthday. And we've taken his picture in front of the Christmas tree with his cake every year. He'll be 4. And I don't know, he hits it big because he gets birthday and Christmas presents.
Yeah, he double dips.
He does.
And I jokingly mentioned, hey, this could count as birthday and Christmas. And Zoe flipped out on me and said, you're not doing that to him. I was
we're not
joking.
doing that. You know how kids are. They won't.
I was joking.
They won't
it's too far. It's too far separated to do both, but I was still joking.
Let's see. Pamela said she's Carolyn said I've lived in houses with orange and variegated green shag carpet. Yeah.
No.
It was like a burnt orange too. Like it was like that color.
Dana says she's trying. I know you're trying to do your own channel, but this has got you don't have to do it yourself.
She's trying to do her job.
Oh.
Being a good farmer.
I thought she was talking about trying to do her channel.
No, but it'll help your
channel.
No,
she's straight up farmer.
She is.
Period. That ain't no trying to do that.
It's like a doctor that practices.
Yeah, they're killing that.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Pamela said, I'm 70 years old and my first apartment with my husband was orange and brown shag carpet, and then our bedroom was green. Oh no. No.
See, Clack, you should be able to get away with it. His wife's birthday is December 25th. He didn't
Oh,
look
goodness.
to
I
the
was-
gift either.
Well, I was due with Rhett on December 24th.
You are due the 24th, yeah.
Right. So I really didn't want, I'm glad he came a little earlier.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, Carolyn said, Christina said if her dogs have to go out, have a good night if she don't get back.
Okay.
Carolyn said her granddaughter is December 4th and she hates it because she says everyone combines her gifts. That's what I'm hoping don't happen with Rhett. You know?
Well,
Rhett.
that's his.
I know. Rhett, though, is
That's
not
the same day.
He's going to go, what is this? It's my birthday. What is this? Cliff said my youngest son's birthday is 11/10 and mine is 11/12, so we don't get anything. Oh no.
Wait a minute, what? Joyce says she just created her channel, and when she joined it, it made our video go away.
Huh.
I don't know what that means.
Maybe I don't know.
I don't know.
Karen said, I can't wait to see your interview. I've watched first 3 and love them here on YouTube. I know, I do too. I love them. It's fun to hear people's story, and that's exactly what Tracy's doing is she's telling everybody's story. And I think it was a great idea. And it's been.
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was a phenomenal idea.
Right.
When I first heard it, I was like, well, that's cool.
Yeah.
And then when you think about it, you realize, hey, she may never run out of people to interview.
That's very true. I mean, you don't realize how many women are doing what we do until somebody points it out,
Oh, Joyce says she can hear us, but she can't see us anymore. See, I don't know.
Maybe you'll have
to.
You might have to close it out and log back in. We've had to do that before when
I have had to do that before
when things weren't working right.
I have just logged back out and clicked back on the link and it popped right back up.
Right. Let's see. Autumn said my dad's house had olive green appliances and linoleum. He still has the linoleum. Who was it we were listening to that talked about the carpet? Said that their parents had the carpet and they still have the same carpet they had for like 30 years, except they put this new carpet in. And it's always the same color, same kind of carpet.
I have no idea.
I don't either. Somebody was saying that in one of the videos we watched.
All right. So
how did you get the name Chestnut Hills Farmstead? Go ahead. That was you.
That was me. So Zoe and I had been discussing it for weeks. And look, this is long before YouTube or anything like that. We were just chickens and, hey, we might get a few pigs, but we want to name our farm.
Every farm needs a name.
Yeah, that was it. So we had been talking about it for a couple of weeks. And to be honest with you, I had even been praying about it.
Right.
And that may be a silly thing to pray about, but I pray about everything. I mean, everything. Because if I don't, I will mess it up. So I told Zoe, our farm, one side of the property, the line is Chestnut Creek.
Right. And
we have chestnut trees planted, which Gene and Tracy say I gotta move.
if I'm gonna get what I want, you do.
Yeah. Well, I didn't plant them there. My dad did, but either way, we had chestnut trees there. We were on Chestnut Creek, and I kept thinking, hey, should that be involved? But nothing was really sticking with me, and it hit me during prayer time. Chestnut Hills. I don't know why. It just did, and there's no other good story to it. That's just the best version I can give you. Is that's the way it was. That's the way it happened.
That's how a lot of things about our farm happen.
The thing is when we tell the story, and we do have quite an extensive story that we're going to tell either on a video. We've talked about doing it on a live, but then once we get started on that, we won't be able to respond to people and talk back and forth. So it's probably better if we do it on a video.
Yeah.
And yeah, we just may have to do it on a regular video and tell everything that's happened since we started this journey, because it has been one God thing after another. There is no way this works out without him being involved. It's there's no other way to put it. None of this happens without it have been his plan, because I couldn't have put this stuff together the way it's happened. And we had more of that today.
We did.
I just really believe that. I believe that there is a solid reason why we met Gene and Tracy, how and when we did. Period. So that's the only answer I have for you. It came in the middle of praying. It's like, here's what you name it.
Yeah.
And Zoe, knowing the way I am, she knows that, hey, 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, I wake up for my reading and prayer time. She knows that. And I've come with some pretty silly stuff to her about, hey, this came to me during prayer. And she's never questioned it. Not once. She said, okay, that's what he told you. So there it is. Don't let that happen to her, please.
She's talking about Rhett's birthday.
Oh, no.
No, Rhett's not going to let us not celebrate his birthday. He's going to be sure that...
Before and after.
That's right.
Pamela said that is why she watches Homestead channels. God brought her to all of them. Well, I believe that.
I told Tracy today, our prayer was, when we first started thinking about doing a farm, it's something you've always wanted was cows. And then we started with chickens, and it's like, Lord, this is going to take money. You put a lot of money into it. And if this is not what we need for us, then take that desire away.
Yeah.
And it's only gotten stronger, and things have only grown.
Yeah. So.
And we're learning. We still make mistakes and have hiccups all the time. But we're not backtracking.
Correct.
We're not drowning.
Tracy just put it the best way you can put it. Kingdom connections.
That's right. And, as long as we're taking a step, trusting, having faith, and waiting on answers while still trying to move forward, our direction is being guided. There's been some decisions as far as homes, and the doors have closed for us on those. So we knew those were not the answers. That it was an answer. Yeah. It was not
may not been the one we wanted.
Direction. And so we knew that what we thought was going to be for us was not for us yet, to hold on where we are, keep pursuing and keep taking steps.
Be patient.
And be patient.
Yep.
Which is hard.
Yes, it's definitely difficult. But then again, it's not really that difficult for me when I know that that's what I'm supposed to be doing. So.
Being patient is a little easier for you than it is for me, because I'm a here and now, let's just do it. And you are definitely not that person.
I'm a lot more analytical, but then again, I also, yes, I want to be moving forward, but I know that when I'm told, hey, wait, then that's exactly what I need to do is wait, and I can live with that. So I don't have any issue with being patient if I think I'm being told to be patient.
That's right.
So
Miss Bernadette, she said, happy birthday, Nick. Sorry, late tonight. She had an accident in the kitchen. Uh-oh. Clack said, God places all things needed in your path. My life is an example of that. When God wants it to happen, it will.
I agree with that wholeheartedly because that's how all of this has happened,
That's right.
including the connection with Clack and May and
That's right.
those people locally. I've known Clack for over 20 years.
That's right.
And had no idea he had a YouTube channel because there wasn't still a connection there. I mean, I might see him in town and wave or something, but we both had a mutual employer in the past, and when we came into that room, he said on his channel he knew me. He just wasn't sure where.
That's right.
Well, I believe our paths crossed again for a reason.
Yeah.
And that was a meeting we almost didn't go to because we didn't know what to expect. And I'm like,
yeah,
whatever. But the people that we were able to connect with in that meeting from our own community and not knowing that there were that many doing it, we were put there for a reason.
Right. And I talked with Tracy about that today. It's like, it might not be for everybody, but for our channel.
Bye, Ruby.
I think it's a good thing for us because we're still so small that we're benefiting from it.
Yeah.
And in turn, we're able to be part of the community. And I'm interested in getting myself involved in the growth of our community and helping however I can with that too.
Yeah.
If that does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like because it's part of our chamber and
yeah, I agree with that.
And I would like to be able to get more involved with that because if
Pamela wants to know what kind of homestead or channel does Clack have. Pamela, and you're commenting on YouTube, so go over and look up the Clack Shack. It's on YouTube, and I wouldn't call it a homestead channel per se. He has chickens and things like that, but he does woodworking and laser engraving, a lot of custom work, and he has chickens and bees. One of his more recent videos I was watching because he got lit up by his bees. He was finishing out extracting his honey, and apparently the swelling had just gone down. And I got to go back and try to catch up.
Well, I didn't notice any swelling at the meeting, so you must have been doing good.
But I mean, there's a lot of it's just country living. That's the best way I can describe it. It may not necessarily be the homestead type channel, but it's just a country living channel and custom skills.
Yeah.
And he started out with like some how-to videos. I think you might still do some on like equipment that he's using, but it's pretty enjoyable to watch.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And he takes orders and builds things for people, and I like watching the handmade gifts that he does.
Is it like what Brandon Eddy did? I know that Eddy.
It's similar.
I know that they have some woodworking stuff because I saw some stuff he made while we were in Oklahoma.
Right. Yes, it's similar.
So, but I'm not sure on how he presents his channel because I would consider Brandon Eddy a farm channel.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen a lot of his woodwork. I mean, he's shown you quick ways to fix a fence and whatever. So it's definitely farming based, but I don't know about how Brandon presents that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. And they have a lot in common. Brandon's in law enforcement too. So
right. Yeah. And he said he's trying to talk his wife into doing some live videos. The best way to get started is jump in there live.
Turn it on and just start talking.
Yeah. Let people ask you questions.
Well, he has enough of a following where they would jump on and start asking stuff immediately, and you're not going to have to fill a lot of space. And that's made it easier on us is that these people that come in here every time we do a live and they're asking questions and making conversation. It's just like talking to a friend down the street.
Mm-hmm. It is. Bernadette said it makes sense. I'd like to help out the community too. Are you still planning turkey processing day?
I'm not positive.
No, I mean that's yeah.
Are you yawning?
I keep yawning. We've had a long
I
day.
saw somebody comment earlier that somebody was sleepy
I
or
am
needed
sleepy.
rest or whatever, and then she just said you need to get more sleep. You're yawning.
We went to bed late last
It
night
was late
because we processed chickens yesterday after getting up early for our football game, and then
yes, golly,
and an away game that we had to be at 8:00 in the morning, and then processed chickens, and then we went to bed late because you were trying to edit video.
Yes.
And then we got up early this morning to clean up from chicken processing, get all the equipment put up.
Right.
And then went to, it's just been a long
See, Carolyn says she considers us family.
Yeah.
And we do. With the people that are on here all the time, we do consider that to be a family. So that's why we like interacting with everybody.
That's right. Julie said y'all should go to Whispering Willows Farms and see the video where they're helping new channels to get more subscribers. It's 5 or 6 videos back. I'll go and check it out. I think that's kind of what some of these larger channels are doing right now.
Yeah.
They've kind of taken a little group of people, of channels, and they're just trying to help them get substantial. And
good night, Tracy. She's whooped too.
Tracy.
I bet she is. My gosh, she was terribly busy today. But, and I don't.
Because
and that's why I mention other channels all the time, or even people that just have Facebook pages. I try to mention them because it is all community based. And look, there's not a competition between these YouTube creators.
Right.
The huge channels, and we're not one of them. The huge channels are all friends. They're not competitors.
Right.
So there's no reason to not promote everybody that's doing one. If they're doing good content that you think your subscribers would enjoy, there's no reason to not tell them about them. So if there's somebody that thinks, if I think some of our subscribers would like woodworking and laser engraving and custom builds and stuff, or learning how to do it, because I don't know. I do some woodworking, but I don't know anything about the laser engraving and stuff like that. And I wouldn't do the quality of work that the Clack Shack does. But if I think some of our subscribers would like watching it, why would I not tell them about his channel?
Right. Just because you like watching our animals does not mean you wouldn't like watching custom engraving and laser work and all that. I mean, we enjoy doing that kind of watching that kind of stuff.
My idea of a garden is running my tiller out there and putting seeds in the ground. Where the kind of garden that you want and that Tracy has is about aesthetics. Yeah. And it's pretty and you want to walk through it and tour it, and sure, I'm all about that, but it's not what I do. It's not what I know how to do.
Says?
What?
He wants to put you on his channel helping with the meal.
I'd do it in a heartbeat. Yep. I almost bought a sawmill last spring, and I may do it this spring just because we had so many trees down from a storm and I didn't want to waste them. I was like, why not make lumber out of them? So
yeah, because there's always stuff
I didn't pull the trigger because I didn't read enough reviews. So Clack, I may get with you and see what you think about the particular one you've got, just to see, just to see which one is recommended.
Alan said we have found a family here. Our friends around here aren't into things we're into. Yeah. Luckily, our friends put up with listening to us talk about homesteading.
We have a few that understand it. And we have a few that dabble in different parts of it. And that helps you connect. But honestly, our biggest connection has been other farms. just
Absolutely.
because they're going to have a better understanding of what we're dealing with.
Right.
And I'm just going to tell you, it's a lot to learn and understand, and some people look at you like you're nuts. That's why we were so excited to find Cog Hill, because somebody was doing the other type of things we were doing that were a little closer by.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So Karen said check out Oak and Barrel Farm.
Okay.
She's carrying her baby on her back most of the time. Boy, that would make for an interview for Tracy, wouldn't it?
Woo.
God,
Where is she out of, Karen? I'll have to look her up. I'm making a note of that right now.
So Miss Bernadette said she wants to get into woodworking and soap making. Well, if you want to learn how to run a sawmill, go watch the Clack Shack.
Uh-huh. She's in the Central Coast of California.
That would be a long trip for interview.
And moved across the country to a better life in Kentucky with 2 toddlers and a baby on the way, plus 2 dogs, 7 cats, 5 goats, a sheep.
Oh my gosh, that's a big move.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, well, I'm gonna.
Okay, she's going on there now.
I just went and liked Oak and Barrel, and I'll go back and catch up on her stuff.
But there's so many we're trying to get caught up on right now. I'm missing so many videos right now of people I'm trying to get caught up on, and people that we already watch. I'm behind on their videos.
We are.
It's that time of year where it's just busy. Look, I'm not making excuses.
About, there's certain times of the year.
It is.
And it gets so busy, and there's so much content to record, but then you also have to have time to edit.
Well, he was talking about you had to get it out in timely. If you waited and tried to stockpile it, then it lost its relevance. Right. And I was like, I know exactly what he means, but ours is not content. Ours is a busy time of year where we don't have time for everything.
Right.
And look, if these people are making content, they're putting it out there to be viewed. And it's people that we support, and I want to watch it. And if I don't have time, I'm getting behind. And then people ask me about it. Hey, did you see so-and-so? No, haven't seen it yet.
Or we take turns. We love to watch YouTube in the evenings after the kids lay down or when we eat dinner. And sometimes we just have to take turns while whatever, you're getting a shower or I'm getting a shower. We have to take turns and catch each other up so we know what all's going on still.
That or we catch up on one channel one night and then we go to another channel. Because we were like 5 videos behind on Sheridan Park and finally got caught up, and then we moved to another one, and my goodness, it's just...
Pam said she's like you. She was sick for a week and a half and got behind. It's easy to do. Especially when you find some that you're dedicated to.
Right, exactly.
And it's more than just 1 or 2. Our subscription list keeps growing.
Well, if we were only following a handful of channels, it would be easier to do.
Mm-hmm.
But the more people we meet and we want to watch their content and get to know them, and that is how you do it. Every friend we have was based on watching their content and getting to know them in this community. Well, I don't want to just be friends with them and not know anything about the content they're putting out, because then I'm not truly supporting them.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to watch their content. No, Pamela, I don't watch TV at all anymore. No TV. If it's not on YouTube, then we don't watch it. Not really.
The only thing we watch is that Tim. What's that show? With Tim the Toolman Taylor. What's this thing?
That's reruns.
No, not him. No, it ain't. What's the show called?
I can't remember. It's Family something. I don't know. But that's in the afternoons. I'm telling you, that's just reruns.
Okay.
That's reruns, like watching it while I'm getting ready to go to football practice. That doesn't count.
But I like it.
I watch Farm Fun in Scotland, and most of what they do is live.
Oh, wow.
That does make it easier when you don't have to edit, but I do not. Oh my gosh, I don't want to do what I do on the farm live.
They might see me throw something.
They would definitely see me throw something.
And yelling at the kids.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
They fight all the time.
Last Man Standing. That's
Yeah,
it. We don't watch that live. We don't watch that live. I mean, new. It's not new episodes. It's in the afternoon.
Some of them are. She's pregnant now with her second baby.
Well, I haven't been watching it. I just catch that as we're getting dressed to go to football practice.
Well, I like it. That Dr. Phil.
You have a little bit more time to watch than I do, but just because I come in, change clothes, leave again.
Yeah.
And then when we come home from practice, we're trying to catch up on the channels. So.
Yes, we do. I watch TV when I fold clothes.
Speaking of catching up on the channels, we've got to get off here so I can finish editing.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
You see how long we've been on here?
Ooh.
Y'all see how that happens? Clack, I'm warning you, if you start doing lives, people start talking and you're asking questions and just commenting about random stuff. And the next thing you know, you've been on here an hour and a half.
That's all right.
And these poor people are dragged into listening to cornbread talk for an hour.
Cornbread talking. Not sweet cornbread either.
No, not sweet cornbread. Richard, I hope you went to bed because we're not doing sweet cornbread in this house. You got anything else?
Nope. I think we're good for tonight. And as long as Nick don't fall asleep, he's gonna finish editing our video and it'll be posted in the morning. If not, it'll be posted tomorrow evening.
No, it's gonna be posted in the morning. I'm not going to sleep. I cannot not get it out in the morning.
Okay.
So
y'all heard him.
Coffee or whatever's required, I've got to have you a video on in the morning. So y'all be looking for it.
All right. Good night, y'all.
Good night, guys.